So apparently the Gacha Gaming subreddit is trying to claim that the Yomiverse contract leak was faked. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this evidence, apparently, that it was faked. Subscribe! Seems pretty easy to pump out fake news all day. I should get in on the leaker game and monetize it to subsidize my Hoyo spending. Please verify how you would monetize leaking something on Twitter publicly. Like, that makes no sense. Like, let's please use our brains here. Just make sure there is some drama involved in the leaks and make it into a video. Tectone will cover it and you'll get some of his viewers to sub. It's the new meta. So I guess, is this implying that Shinya faked the leaks and made a video about it? Also, why are we using evidence from 4chan? Anonymous posters on fucking 4chan to disprove this Hoyo leak. Like, why are we trusting them over somebody that actually has like a face and things to lose from lying like that? You know that they could sue him if it wasn't real. If it's defamation, if it's not real, that's a lawsuit. Why would you trust some random fuck on 4chan over somebody that like actually has a meaningful career? Like, that's insane. It's funny you can just make random shit up and send it to him and it seems like it will cause drama or get him some views and he will just run with it. I made up a bullshit contract leak that I made through ChatGPT about MiHoYo, and he's running wild with it. I even leaked it through a dumbass Twitter throwaway account called Leaker Lamau. I guess Asmongold's react, which is, I don't know why this is proof. And then this is the information. So I will admit that Leaker Lamau 29,000 is a stupid fucking name. And I can see where there is an initial bit of skepticism when you see Leaker Lamau 29,000 leaking some shit that doesn't look all that legitimate. But like, why do we have skepticism here, but we don't have skepticism for some random anonymous fuck on 4chan just claiming that they made it up? This has proof and has been corroborated by numerous content creators that not only have said that they've seen the contract themselves and talked to multiple people with those contracts, but people have said themselves that they were offered that contract. Like, do we not see where we want to have scrutiny inappropriately at random ass times? Literally, Gotcha Smack showed the entirety of the contract on his video. Multiple content creators, not even ones associated with Tectone, have said that they've gotten the contract. We've seen the clips. Nobody would cover this and risk a potential lawsuit if it was not real. But you are willing to spread misinformation from 4chan, of all places, to try to pretend that Hoyoverse is not the corporation that you have known that it is the whole fucking time. People have been saying that the corporation is like this for years. And why is this a surprise to you? You can still enjoy the game and understand and be critical of the fact that Hoyoverse absolutely has been doing stuff like this since the beginning, and this is not new, and we shouldn't be that surprised that they're doing it now. Crazy that they would allow this to stay up. This is the proof. Has been up for 2 days. Literally just a singular text post. How is that more evidence to you than multiple content creators verifying the contract? You seeing the entirety of the contract. If the only way that you will accept that this is real is for people to put themselves at risk of a lawsuit for leaking something like this, you are insane. You'll have no scrutiny as long as it proves your bias that Hoyoverse is good and Tectone is bad and everybody who is associated with Tectone is bad. But that's not enough proof. What is enough proof is apparently some random motherfucker on 4chan, which we've never heard of 4chan wanting to start problems and spread information before. That's never happened. Nobody would cover this because it's a potential lawsuit if it was a lie. This person, they risk nothing for making this up. But if it's not true, Gotcha Smack, Tectone, myself, like, I can't even think of how many people have covered this. Multitudes of people are at risk of receiving a lawsuit if they made this shit up. This person risks nothing for lying, but it's not made up. We can't get sued. It is real, and there has been shit tons of proof that it's real. We are not at risk for reporting on something that is real. They are at risk for leaking this. We're not going to tell you who leaked it because it puts them at risk. but we're also not going to cover something that is defamation that could put us at risk of being in a lawsuit ourselves. Do you think I have money to deal with that if that was a risk for me? Don't be stupid. So they can't take legal action because it's real. If we were saying it was real and it wasn't, and we knew that it was not real, and we had not done our due diligence, we could get sued, but no one is willing to put that risk on themselves. The only reason anybody would cover this publicly is because they know it's real. It's not worth the drama farm to get sued by MiHoYo. You can say Tectone's a drama farmer. You can say I'm a drama farmer. You can say Gotcha Smack is a drama farmer, I guess, which I don't think is genuine. I don't think is accurate. I think that is completely in bad faith. But you could say that if you want. But nobody wants to farm drama enough that they are willing to risk a lawsuit. But it is very interesting that you want to scrutinize the leak after there's been tons of evidence that it's real and tons of people have confirmed it. But you won't give any scrutiny to somebody completely anonymous with no proof on 4chan who is very obviously just trying to start shit. The point of drama farming is that you make more money and get more views from drama farming, you get more attention. How do you get more money if your drama farming could get you sued? That doesn't make sense. That's a contradiction. Nobody is going to drama farm at the expense of being sued by a corporation. Tectone's a millionaire. He's not gonna want to get sued for defamation. That's expensive. But yeah, we'll trust the fucking random ass on 4chan with a Nahida picture. It's okay if y'all are all right with most of your Hoyoverse content being from shills. It's okay if you like Hoyoverse games. I like Hoyoverse games. But allowing people to spread misinformation on this level with no scrutiny when you want us to put our friends at risk of being sued for leaking something like this. These are our peers. These are our coworkers. These are our friends. If that's the only proof that you want, you are never going to get that because no one is going to do that for you. At this point, I have lost hope that people are capable of thinking critically. I don't know if that's the education system or COVID or if it just never was like that and I have a sunnier view of how it was all back in my day, all right? But the inability to critical think because of your parasocial hatred for Tectone and anyone associated with him is, in a word, pitiful, weird, pathetic, and sad. I'm not gonna continue fucking talking myself till I'm blue in the face, trying to convince people that this is a problem, because if you had a brain and you could think for yourself and you weren't just part of the Hoyoverse Borg, you would be capable of doing that. There's no convincing you when you are willing to take this seriously over multitudes of content creators confirming this and talking about it. That's kind of all I have. Say goodbye to YouTube. Let me know in the comment section if you think I'm just a Tectone dick rider and the only reason I'm talking about this is to get his attention because shit, I get a lot of fucking comments from haters. It helps out my channel a lot. I love it. Have a good one. Bye!